This lunar eclipse is going to be unlike anything we have ever felt. Hi, I'm Crystal, the Energetic Alchemist. I've been sharing my ascension journey in hopes of inspiring other hearts to open. I've been tracking these energetic fluctuations over the years and the impact I have felt on my body. Today I'm going to bring forward my own perceptions of what's happening in our energy field as individuals and as a collective. Please take this information as data and do your own inner research with your own guidance system. Take what is in resonance and leave what is not. Hello, how are you? I am Crystal, the Energetic Alchemist, and I'm so excited to be here with you today to really talk about some of the things that have been going on. So let's just jump right in. On May 5th at 1:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be in the midst of pure magic. This Scorpio full moon eclipse is rebirthing our collective into the higher timeline. All of the desires we've been calling out to the universe, all of the wants, the changes, and the shifts that we've really been craving to see, they are going to begin to manifest at a very, very quick pace moving forward. But with that said, take care of your internal thoughts and vibration, because the quickening of manifestation and the good also means if you're dipped, if you're spending time in a lot of negative energy, you may start manifesting some things that you don't necessarily want. So do your best to stay aware, stay grounded during these energies, because this definitely is going to be intense, but it is charged and packed with a higher vibrational energy that can really bring us into some new experiences. And I really can't wait for that. Some of the chords that'll be closing out in this eclipse are going to be addictions. If you are finding yourself in habitual patterns, getting really caught up in things and finding yourself on autopilot, not as aware or grounded in your consciousness, you'll be finding this kind of ease up and start to break free. It'll feel like you can finally get a grip on it. You can really get a grasp on it. This also goes for looping thoughts. If you have been spending a lot of time revisiting some thought form or belief systems and energies that you can't necessarily pull away from or have felt anchored in, you're going to find a lot of that energy release on the 5th when this lunar eclipse rolls in. Now, this is a massive celestial event, just like the eclipse we had about a month ago. Yet this is a lunar eclipse, so you are going to feel a lot more emotion arising, whether it will be new feelings, new emotions, new sensations of emotion from a higher dimension, a higher frequency, or maybe clearing up some old frequency and connectivity to thought that you've been trying to navigate over these last 4 to 6 months. Remember that this eclipse is clearing out all of the heaviness and realigning us to our higher timeline. So anything that you've been going through over these last 6 months that have felt a little dense or stuck, just know that you are coming out of this now, and it should start to get much lighter within the next 48 hours. Real quickly, I just want to touch base on the solar plexus activation that's going on the planet. Many of you have been feeling the symptoms of this, have been feeling the upgrades of this and the intensities of this. I did talk about this on my Instagram, how to navigate it and what the common symptoms are. So if you are looking for some of that information, please go check out that post. I find it to be really, really helpful. But I just want to reiterate that the solar plexus, your connection to your divine willpower, your empowerment, your feeling of worthiness in these energies, it is just pouring in on us. So if you have battled any density against that being true for you within your life, don't be surprised if you are going to go through a little bit of that clearing yourself. Just remind your body that it's temporary, even though it may be intense. I like to tell myself, this is just a sensation. This is just a sensation. It allows me to let go of the mind talk that wants to freak out over how intense it may be. The space weather has really been amping up in the last 48 hours. We have seen massive M flares come in back to back to back to back. I wrote a couple of down, so those of you who are also space weather junkies, you'll really enjoy this. We had an M4.2, an M3.1, M7.2, M1.7, and an M2.2. And that last flare coming in about 15 to 20 minutes ago when I was recording this. So just know that we are getting upgraded like crazy right now, and it is really time to invest in your tools, invest time in yourself, invest movement in your body, and just keep yourself overall balanced. Water is so important. I talk to my clients a lot about this in session because I know we all are like, yes, I drink a lot of water, I drink a lot of water. But sometimes we don't take into consideration how electrical our system is and how electrical these upgrades are. If you are dehydrated or feeling thirsty at all, when one of these waves come in, the system gets a little ignited. The nervous system will tend to get a little amped up and start to feel a little destabilized. Also, with every huge wave of energy that we are getting hit with, our body is using that water as kind of a barrier of intensity so that we can manage some of these upgrades. And it's flushing out our electrolytes very, very quickly. This is kind of leading me into the next topic that I wanted to talk about, which was a lot of people not being able to sleep right now. When we are getting dehydrated and our electrolytes are getting expelled so quickly through these upgrades, magnesium gets depleted in the body extremely quickly. Now, magnesium is one of those divine nutrients that we need in our body. A lot of our sleep is based on some of those magnesium levels in the body. So if you find yourself having a hard time sleeping, this may be something that you want to research. Now, I'll just lay this all out here, and I say this all the time, but I am not a doctor and I am not a physician in any shape or form. So please make sure that you take your well-being into your own hands and you do your own research regarding anything that I am bringing up in these videos. The sleeping and body aches are getting really intense for the collective, and I am coming to believe that this is just because we are needing to care for ourselves in ways that maybe we haven't intuitively picked up on yet. What I want to say is if you are having muscle pains, if you are having trouble sleeping, these can also be signs of deficiencies in magnesium and potassium, which are some of the leading electrolytes that are needed in the body to stay hydrated during these huge downloads and activations. There's also a lot of other information out there that will let your body know what's right and what's in resonance for you. So just make sure that you're gathering adequate information. You don't just have to accept these ascension symptoms. These ascension symptoms are leading us to how to care for our body in better ways. I am currently putting together an energy update that is solely on the ascension symptoms we are receiving right now and the chakra correlations and some things that you can expect and maybe how to help yourself navigate some of those intensities. Definitely look out for that. As always, I am sending you love and showering blessings around you and your family. I hope you are well. If you ever need help, clarity, or maybe you just need a little pep talk, you need a soul sister to be there with you, you can always go to my website. This is what me and many other healers are here for. Please also know that I post energetic updates constantly on my other social media platforms. So if you are not joining me on Twitter or joining me on Instagram or joining me on Facebook, it is fun. There's a great sense of community and we would absolutely love to have you. Take care of your hearts, take care of your bodies, take care of your families. Take care of your community. We are in this together. I love you so much. Until next time.